What's up, y'all? Good morning. Y'all gonna see me looking to the left and to the right because I got two screens in my face. I don't know what's going on, but I wanted to hop on here, y'all, so we could chat. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. If y'all read the caption says, dang, I just put it up there. But the caption says, what does self-love look like? And a lot of women lack self-love. So we're gonna let some people come in just so we can talk. We're gonna have just an open conversation, a little heart to heart. So if you're not a female, then this is probably not the live for you. When y'all come in, can y'all tap the like button for me, please? Hey, Dwayne. And I guess some males can chime in if y'all would like to. If you want to, feel free to. So okay, y'all can catch the replay. We're gonna get started because I just want to chat about this, and whoever is on here, they can just chime in. So I don't know. I'm trying to see where to start with this because I don't want to offend any of my ladies. Hey, good food, good mess. Because y'all know I am a girl's girl. I love women. I do a lot of I host a lot of women events and stuff like that. Majority of my clients and my students are women. So I love women. So, this is not a tear down to any women. But I wanted to talk about this subject or this topic because I see a lot of influencers and content creators that lack self love. And I feel like a lot of the times the supporters, and this the thing, let me be clear. I know that can you hear me good food? Because I got this phone sitting down, so I don't know if the sound is muffled. But a lot of the supporters, and some people call them fans. I don't call my people fans. I just don't, But a lot of the fans of these influencers, the supporters, or whatever you want to call them, followers, whatever the case may be, y'all do not hold them accountable. And when I say that, I know that you cannot tell people what to do. Like, I get that. I totally get that. I know that you cannot make people do what you want them to do. But a lot of bullshit that they do, y'all condone in it. Y'all, y'all praise it. A lot of the supporters, like y'all are for it or whatever. Um, Me personally, good morning, Bobby. Me personally, if I love you, I can't let you crash out. Point blank, period. Like if I love you and I genuinely love you and I want good for you, I can't let you crash out. I just can't. So whether it is, this phone would be going dead. But whether it is someone that I love from afar, like, and when I say from afar, like my sis Tanya was talking about this on her panel last night. She was like, she has some supporters that she genuinely love, and I do too. I have some that have became family to me. Like we're family now. They started out as a supporter, and I we have a personal relationship, so I love them or whatever. So even if I love you from afar, like if you a supporter or whatever the case may be, and we have a connection or we have a relationship, I cannot let you crash out. Y'all real life be letting these people crash out. Hold them accountable and tell them when they're doing wrong, whether they want to hear it or not. That's what love look like, okay? Hey, Lakeisha. So the reason I say that a lot of women lack self-love is because a lot of things that you allow if you loved yourself, right? Let's start there. If you loved yourself and you knew how worthy you were, a lot of shit you wouldn't even allow. Like that's just you wouldn't even allow it because you already know in your mind. It starts here. Anything, everything that we do in life, it starts here. You already know in your mind that you're worthy of so much more. So a lot of stuff, like me, a lot of stuff that I put up with growing up, in my early adulthood years and stuff like that, I'm not doing now at this big age, 30 something years old. I'm not doing it. Like I'm not putting up with it. So a lot of stuff that I allowed and that I tolerated in my past, I'm not doing it now because I know that I'm worth more than that. I know that I'm worthy, So that's why I said it starts up here. So when I go back to like the supporters and the people that support these influencers, y'all see them crashing out. And y'all sit up here and y'all real life praise and support the bullshit. You saw it happening, or you saw it's always warning before destruction. You seen the warning signs. You saw the red flags before they even got to where they are now. Okay? And a lot of these people that I see, like I said, influencers. Good morning, Cassandra. A lot of these people that I see that are influencers with these big followings and stuff like that, they call themselves advocates of self-love. How? You're not showing. You don't even carry yourself like you have any self-love for yourself. um you don't move like you have any self-love. So how are you an advocate of self-love? Like, how are you promoting that? And again, y'all chime in, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like if you're gonna be an advocate or something, you have to lead by example, point blank period. I can't tell you that I have a book, a self-love book, or that I have a self-love program where I'm teaching women to love themselves, or like teaching women that they are worthy and things of that nature, and I'm not even doing it. I'm not even leaving by example. I'm letting this ninja drag me through the mud. You know, I'm allowing this and allowing that. I'm allowing someone to treat me as if I'm less than. But I'm out here being an advocate of self-love. How? I'm just trying to understand, like, make it make sense. Good morning, Walker. How you doing? So yeah, I just wanted to know from y'all, to anybody that's listening, like, what does self-love look like for you? Like, what does that look like? I want to know what self-love looks like for you, because I feel like a lot of women lack it. They really do. Because if you didn't lack it, certain things that you tolerate and put up with, you're not going to put up with. Cassandra said, and they're not walking in it like they're talking it. Exactly. And that's why I say, Cassandra, you can't be an advocate for that, and you're not really living that. You're not owning up to that. You can't, it don't go. It doesn't go. And even outside of the people that claim, I gotta throw that in there, even outside of the people that claim, hey, Indigo, hey, sis, good morning. Even outside of the people that claim that they're an advocate of self-love, it's other influencers and excuse me, it's other influencers and content creators that I see that lack self-love. Just based off of their actions and how they out here moving. You can't love yourself. Like, you can't love yourself, especially when it comes to a man and your spouse. when it comes to dealing with a man, your spouse or your husband or a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the case may be, and how you allow them to treat you. That's why I said it starts, with the mindset. You got to know that you're worthy. And then it's like I don't know, it's like an internal thing or whatever. Hey, Angel Mom, good morning. Because, hey, Tanya, hey, sis, hey, Spicy. Because, and the reason I say it's an internal thing, I remember watching Will Smith and Jada. And I remember him saying that he was trying to do everything in his will to make her happy, but it wasn't working because he had to realize and understand that she needed to make herself happy. And that's why I say a lot of women lack that self-love. That's just like with my relationship. I have a good providing man, a loving man. Like he's a good man. Is he perfect? No, but he is a good man. However, I can't depend on him for my happiness. I can't depend on him to make me happy. Let's see. Because you better love yourself. Pamela Tate said you better love yourself before you love anybody else. Right. That's why I said it's an internal thing. Cassandra said lying to themselves, selling wolf tickets. Yes. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this internet. But I want to hop on here and talk about self-love. What does that look like? So you ladies can feel free to chime in the chat and let me know what self-love looks like to you. Um, because I see it so often. And I'm gonna say like with public relationships, it's a lot of women that don't love themselves. Like just going, like going off of their movements. I'm gonna say that because I know that a lot of the women that we see in the public eye, they're either celebrities, um, content creators, influencers, but just based on the stuff that we see, and it could be on the outside looking in, but I see it too often. Like y'all can't love yourself. You just can't. Even all the way down to taking care of a man. And again, I don't believe in the whole gender role things or whatever. So when I say taking care of a man, y'all got to excuse me. I just put this hat on to come live because I want to talk about this topic. Good morning, Teresa. But when I say I don't believe in the gender role things, like whatever works for your household, do that. Kudos to you. But a man sitting at home on their ass while the woman work or whatever, I can't get with that. I can never get with that. I'm so thankful and grateful that I have a man that a God-fearing man. Let me say that. And he always go back to the Bible. A man that don't a man that don't work don't eat. Okay? And he's a firm believer that a man is supposed to provide, and that's what he does. So when I see these relationships, these public relationships, and the man don't work and won't work, and the woman is working, and that's just okay. That's another thing of where I say like that's lacking self-love, in my opinion. Y'all may feel different, but in my opinion, I feel like that's lacking self-love because how do you first and foremost, a real man wouldn't even want you doing that. A real man wouldn't even allow that. I joke with Cliff all the time, y'all, and I always tell him, I be like, babe, when I get rich, I'm gonna retire you. And he makes sure he hurry up and say, like, he be quick, like, you ain't effing retiring me. He was like, you not finna retire me. He was like, I'm working until I leave here. I don't care what you do, how much money you make. He was like, I'm working till the day God called me home. I'm working. So I can't understand how certain men just not work. And then the That's exactly what we got an Amber Alert over here. Sorry, y'all. On YouTube, we got had an Amber Alert over here on this phone. But Cassandra said it has to be something wrong with the woman. And that's why I revert that back to you lack self-love. Point blank, period. And that's why, y'all, it's so important for our children to see a man loving their mother, and whether it's the dad or not, and a woman loving these children's father. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's the correct way. That's why it's important for them to see that, because it just make me wonder with some of these women, like, I don't know, it made me wonder about they upbringing, like how they were raised or whatever. And not to say that I had a perfect childhood, but I also know that me and my dad had this conversation. And I also know that some of the things that I witnessed and saw as a child, I never wanted that. I never wanted to go through that, or I never wanted that to be me, or my reality once I became an adult. So I guess, like, stuff just affect people differently, but it just make you wonder, like, okay, did you see that when you was growing up? Did your dad stay at home and your mama went to work? Like, what, I don't know. I'll be sitting here all day trying to figure that shit out. Good morning, Big Cap. Good morning, Wanda. How you doing? Hey, Sharon. Cassandra said, ain't no way, something is wrong somewhere with somebody. Yes. And this another thing, too. Teresa said, I can't either. I don't understand people. Me either. Stop thinking that you can buy love. That's another thing. Like, quit feeling like, I just got this cough yesterday. But quit feeling like, hey, Gabby, how you doing? Quit feeling like that you can buy somebody. That's another thing. That's why I'm asking y'all, what does self-love look like to you? Like, what does that look like in your eyes? Because another thing that I see women do, not only on the internet, I see it in real life, you know, y'all really feel like y'all can buy these men. Like, y'all really feel like you could just splurge and, you know what I'm saying, cash out on him and he just gonna be yours. Since when? When? And see, I can't rock out with something like that because I'm gonna be too scared that you taking my money and taking it over there to her. I'm not even finna play with you. I work too hard for my coins. Like, I work hard. So I'm not doing it. I ain't finna try to buy you. I'm not finna try to buy your love. I can't do it. Because in my mind the whole time I'm be like, shoot, he asking me for this. He might be taking. Nah, I'm good. Um, Cassandra said I came from a two-parent household. I witnessed the love. It wasn't perfect, but the love was there. And right, Cassandra. So, like you said, it wasn't perfect, but it helps to molded you into the adult that you are today, because certain stuff, what to do, what not to do, and you know what you will and want to sell. Um, Good morning, Big Cap. I think I spoke to you. Let's see. Sharon said, good morning, everyone. Indigo said it's a lot of lazy men nowadays. They're not the same as our grandfathers. Indigo, I 100% agree with you. But in saying that also, because there are some lazy men. I got some in my family. We all do, or whatever. Um, in saying that, I feel like that again reverts back to the woman, okay? Because there are women that sit up and allow and tolerate these men to be sorry. Like, if I gotta struggle and do bad, I do it by myself. Like, I always tell my story of my testimony of me working 3 jobs, just to make ends meet for my children, because I'm a firm believer of my storm would never get them wet. You know what I'm saying? So I've worked 3 jobs just to make sure that my children had, and because I wanted a certain type of upbringing for them. I didn't want to raise my babies in the hood. I didn't want to raise my babies in the projects. Nothing against it. Have I been to where I done applied for it? Yes, I have. But I ain't get approved. But I have been to where I'm like, shoot, I got to go do this. Like I'm desperate now or whatever. But and that was in my younger years, like of just having my daughter. However, after the fact of me having 3 children, I knew I had to work and do what I had to do. So again, if I'm a struggle with you and we gonna be doing bad, baby, I'm gonna do bad by myself. Damn all that. You can go on. Shoot. If I gotta be struggling anyways, I'm not struggling with you. I'm just not. And especially when you're not doing anything to help this situation. Big Cap said self-love to me is putting myself first over everyone and everything. Big Cap, that's true too. I'm like currently in that space right now. I'm just loving on me. I'm putting me first because I am a giving person. I'm naturally a giving person, and I'm always giving and pouring into others. So a lot of times when you are the person that's always giving, you put yourself on the back burner a lot because you so busy worried about everybody else. So now I'm in a space where, look, I gotta focus on me. I gotta focus on me. I can't worry about what you doing over there. I can't worry about. I gotta look out for me. So yeah. Angel Mom said self-love to me is putting God first and me second. I like that too. And that is so true. Because Angel Mom, I'm a firm believer of if you put God first, everything else gonna fall in place. And that's one thing that I love about Cliff. That's why I always say, like, I love a praying man. It's an older couple that I watch on TikTok, and we call them Unc and Auntie or whatever. Auntie Jail and Uncle Rich or whatever. And he always pray us out at the end of the night. And I just love that. I always tell her, like, where's Uncle at so he can pray for us? Because Cliff be out working and stuff. And I just love a man, a God-fearing man. And that's something that I admire about Cliff because like any and everything that he do, I don't care what it is. Before he leave the house, he about to pray to start his day. Before we hit the road to go invest and pick up a car or whatever we doing and working, he about to pray. You know what I'm saying? When we lead to head back, he about to pray. Like he allows God to lead him in every single thing. And I love that because when we first started dating, like I'm a believer or whatever, but I wasn't it wasn't my faith wasn't like it is now, since I've been dating him. So I feel like that also plays a part or has a lot to do with, the type of person that you date, and even including, because I know it's married people on here also, but the person that you marry also, because that's what your spouse should do. They should make you a better person overall. So that's something that I love that, like I feel like seeing him and how he move or whatever in his relationship with God, it just drew me closer to God also. Because we all have our own relationship, with God and stuff. So let's see. Indigo said, I don't respect the women who buy me, and men think all women should do that. So it makes it hard for real women looking for a good man. Yeah. I remember talking to somebody and they asked me, was I gonna buy them something? I said, I'm not buying you nothing. And this the thing, y'all. I am a giver. I'm a giver, but don't feel like you finna ask me for something as soon as we first start talking. Cause no, the answer is no. Big no. Like right now, if I'm in a relationship with you, I give you my last. Like I will give you the shirt off my back. But don't think we just started talking and you finna be asking me for stuff because I'm not giving you anything. That's the quickest way for you not to hear from me again. Don't ask me for nothing. Let me see what Cassandra said. Cassandra said, that's a beautiful thing. Continue blessings to the both of you. Thank you, Cassandra. I appreciate that. Let me see. She said, I know that I will not put up with a no good at disrespectful unemployed man. Yeah. Like, don't nobody got time for that. Hey, Tiffany, good morning. And that's my thing too, Indigo. How you said you don't respect women. Good morning, get your mama. How you said you don't respect women who do that. Me either. Because another thing with women like that, I feel like they have a controlling spirit. Like you're trying to control them. Like I know women that was glad that a man didn't have a car so they could drive their car. That's the craziest shit to me. Get your own car, cause I need mine. Like, I will help you out if I need to, if need be. But baby, this not what we finna be doing. You need to get your own car. I need my car. But I know women that it's in again, self-love. It is women that they don't feel worthy unless a man need them. Have y'all ever, I know y'all know some women like that or got some women like that in your family. Like, excuse me, they have to feel needed by a man, like for them to feel like they worth anything. No. I don't need you depending on me 100%. I don't, you know, and I'm not going to fully depend on you 100%. Like Cliff get mad with me all the time, y'all. Let me tell y'all, when we first started dating, we're gonna have to do a live with him present. When we first started dating, when I tell y'all I gave this man the hardest time because I was such an independent female. And he had to keep reassuring me, like, I come in peace. Like, I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want to help you. I just want to make your life easier. I come in peace. Like, I literally gave him the hardest time to where it was to the point, like, I literally almost ran the man off because he was like, God dang, this girl strong. He was like, I'm trying to do this for her, y'all. When we first started dating and he first started coming to my house, my bills would be on my refrigerator. He was stealing my bills off my refrigerator and going and paying them. I didn't know how to take that. I was like, where's my light bill? It was up here. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, I already paid that for you. I'm like, where's my water bill? Because when I get the bills out the mail, when I get home, I put them on my refrigerator. He was like, oh, I already paid it or whatever. And I'm like, how did you just, you know what I'm saying? He was doing stuff like that or whatever. And he had to keep letting me know, like, I promise you. But I was like, where this good man come from? I called my cousin them. I was like, where I was like, I don't know. He just too good to be true, but that was just from like past trauma and past hurt and stuff like that. I did not feel like a man like that exists. I just didn't. Let me see. Big Cap said, Indigo, good morning, love. Although that statement doesn't apply to me from the outside looking in, what it is to work hard for the sex is easy, providing for self is easy. Why work hard for any easy reward? It's easy with some people, I guess we could say, Big Cap. Because there are women and there are men also, so that goes both ways where you do have to, like they gonna make you put the work in. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't gonna be easy like that. But I do get what you're saying. Let me see. Cassandra, you so silly. She said, we're Cliff Uncle. Let me see. Damien said, I respect your opinions, but women have gold digger mentalities and it's not cool because it worked both ways. That's true too, Damien, but I 100% agree with you. But I was talking about self-love, lacking self-love, because I see that so often with women, and I'm basically speaking on like women in the public eye. Like for example, Rashida. I love Rashida, love her down, she a businesswoman, she a boss, like I love that or whatever. But y'all know that's a relationship that is in the public eye, and everybody, she get dragged for her marriage, in her relationship and the things that she put up with. So that's why I want to touch on this subject, Damien, because a lot of these relationships that are in the public eye, these women lack self-love, point blank, period. And the women that I'm referring to, they're not gold diggers. Um, We can't say that Rashida is a gold digger. There's an influencer right now that's, you know, going around or whatever in her relationship. I wouldn't consider her to be a gold digger, because she make her own money. You know what I'm saying? So again, a lot of women aren't a gold digger, just like a lot of men aren't lazy. But I do get what you're saying about women. Hold on, y'all. I had to put y'all on a charger. Okay. Cause I ain't want the phone to die on y'all. Okay, let me see what y'all saying over here. Beautifully Healed said facts, Indigo. Yeah, and that's something that I hear Tanya talk about a lot too. Good morning, Tiffany. Um, like that's just something that I know that she stands on, and I love that for her. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. She is always speaking on men that are lazy, men who don't have anything to offer her. And it can be something, y'all, we get on to Tanya all the time. Like we get on to her all the time about, well, Tanya, just get a man a chance. But the reason I say I love that for her is because she knows what she wants and she's standing on business about it. And that's a person that does not lack self-love. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say we give her a hard time, like me and Gamma and Saret and stuff. We like Tanya. But again, it's her preference, and she is standing on what she knows she's worth. So she's not finna put up with, she just not finna put up with everything. So when you come at her, you gotta come correct, point blank, period. So that's something that she speak about a lot. And you can only respect that. That's why I say I love that for her, because when you do not lack self-love, you know what you want, and that's just what it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. Angel Mom said, this is a good topic. I have to catch the rest of the replay. Talk to you later. You too, Angel Mom. Enjoy your day, beautiful. She said that was so sweet of him. Yeah, get your mama. It was. He was just doing a lot, and like I said, it was just like for reassurance or whatever. But I had never experienced a man like him before. Let's see. Pure Silk said you never experienced anything like that before. That's why that was new to you. Exactly. Yep. Hey, Fresh D. Enjoy the content. I appreciate you. Thank you. Look, I be trying to deliver. That's why I be asking y'all, what content do y'all like from me? So I can um look, get to work. Let's see. Indigo said, sorry, Big Cap, I didn't see your comment. I'm working and sneaking on the phone. Not you sneaking on the phone. That's what I used to do. Let me see. Big Cap said, I'm not gonna lie. If I was in that position, I wouldn't. I would have moved on. I'm not gonna suffer because the last man fuckery, but shout out to Brody for thugging it out. Yes, that you are so right. And I feel like another thing too, I don't know, Big Cap. I can't really say that he was suffering because he's always said that he knew that I was a good person and had a good heart. So I guess that like I guess that's where it comes in, like where you ask yourself, like, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Um, and we had like a lot of heart to heart conversations, like and communicating and him just understanding why my guards were up the way they were, So I guess that's why communication is key too, because in the midst of those conversations, he started to understand, like, okay, I see why she moved the way she do and stuff like that or whatever. But honey, I was used to taking care of myself. Even to this day, I have gotten a lot better. I would say like now I'm in my soft girl era. I can truly say that and like mean it. However, it be certain stuff now, like Cliff will ask me, he'll say, um, it's certain stuff that he'll try to do for me now. And I'll be like, oh, you don't have to do that. And he was like, but I want to. He was like, babe, just let me do it. And I'm like, no, but I'm just telling you, you don't have to, So it's still in me. a little bit. I don't give him a lot of resistance like I used to from the beginning, but it's still there just a little bit because I'm just like, no, you do so much. I got it. I could do it. And he was like, but I want to do this. So, but I guess with him understanding, oh, hold up. Indigo, I'm sorry. I was trying to get the person under you. I'm sorry, sis. Okay, let me see how. Okay, there you go. Let me bring it back. Um, I think I did it. Okay, I brought it back. Girl, I was trying to get that person up under you. Um, Talking about here we go again. You wouldn't be going again if you weren't here. Let's see what Cassandra said. A man mess up big time when they ask me for something straight out the gate, no morals. Yeah. Gonna ask me, am I gonna buy? I was saying, let me get my AirPod or something. Good morning, cuz. He said, how you doing? You something else. I'm just on here talking about self-love. Good morning, Nanny. How you doing? Yeah, I said something, Cassandra, about getting my AirPods and gonna ask me, talking about you gonna buy me some. Hell no. I don't buy men stuff. No, like, I will, you know, if we been like if we have history, if we have history, if we're in a relationship, of course, like I said, Cliff, he could get whatever from me. Like, I give him my last. But I just told y'all, I told him I'm gonna retire him, and he was like, no, you not. But I would give him my last. But we've just started talking. Don't ask me for nothing. That's right. I've been single for several years, but I know what I don't want first. I will not settle for less. Exactly. And that's self-love right there. That's what it looks like. Good morning, Angela. Let me see. Um, Big Cap, Indigo said you shouldn't want a woman that makes everything easy. Hey, mama, she said, I'm not gonna say the name, mama, because I don't say other people's name on my platform. I just don't, because I have my own personal reasons why. And I know you don't know that. So because you're new over here or whatever. So I don't wanna, like, it's I'm not feeling no type of way about it. I just don't say people's name. However, I do feel like she does. And the reason I feel like she lacks self-love is because I don't know if you were on the beginning of this live, but certain things that we put up with as women, it shows that you lack self-love. And I'm not coming on here, like I said, to tear any women down, because I'm a girl's girl. I love women. I'm all for women. Um, and you will see that on my platform since I started it. However, I've been there. I know what it looked like. I know what it feel like. You know what I'm saying? I've been in positions where I stayed with men that cheated on me, and just different stuff like that. Stuff that I know that I didn't deserve or whatever. I stayed in those situations or whatever. Just different stuff that we've put up with, that we've tolerated. It just showed that you lack self-love. That's why I said, at this age now, I'm not doing it. I don't give a damn. Like, I'm not putting certain things, I'm not putting up with. I'm just not. Like, you not gonna do me any kind of way. You're not gonna handle me any kind of way and think that that's okay. That's not okay. And I'm gonna show you that it's not okay. So, and another thing about, like I've said, I've came on here and said this before. Y'all know I'm very open and transparent. Um, Cliff and I had broke up one time or whatever. And I feel like, certain things that I tolerated, I wouldn't tolerate again. I feel like certain things that he tolerated, he wouldn't tolerate again. But that's why communication is so important, like within your relationship, and the person that you're dealing with. And that's another reason why I say you can't buy love, because I witnessed that. You know what I'm saying? I witnessed that being done, or the person trying to do that or whatever. You can't do that. Like on both ends, like not just with him, but with me also, like a person feeling it like they could come in and just buy you, or they gonna be, you like basically like, oh, okay, you doing all this for me. It's gonna make me want you more than this person that really got my heart. It don't work like that. Let's see. Yes, that's a good thing Tanya is doing, because you have to teach people how you want to be treated. Exactly. And that's why I say, Indigo, certain stuff that I've tolerated and put up with in the past, I won't do it now. I just won't. Big Cap said Indigo facts, but I'm not gonna play hard to get game for long. It's not about the sex, but it's about showing I'm worried about your table and pulling you a seat to mine, and I'm serious about you. Yeah, and I think that's what he was doing also, Big Cap. I really do. I think that's, like that's what it was. Exactly what you said. Like just wanting to show me that he was serious about me and helping me. Like I tell people, I was in the financial industry about 2 years ago, and I got so interested in that industry, like the credit and stuff, because Cliff introduced me to that. Like he started teaching me about credit and financial literacy and stuff like that that I didn't know. So he was pouring into me in other ways that other men hadn't did. He added me to his credit card, and stuff like that, to start working on my credit and all this stuff. So he was just doing different stuff to show that, he really was trying to be serious about me or whatever, and make my life easier and better. Like you said, Big Cap. Hey, Bricks, good morning. Bricks says self-love is foundational to how we treat ourselves and allow others to treat us. Also, look at Proverbs 11:25. That's true. That is so true. Dang, Indigo, I can't see your message. Let me see. Over here on Facebook, I don't miss some. Keita said, that's where I'm at in life. Rather be single than be used. Exactly. She said that was good. Well said. Cassandra said, well said, Big Cap. Cliff is a cool brother. I would have did it and let you be mad, but it's just me. And Bria, you gotta mod some of us to help with the friendly fire. Sorry, Indigo. I know. You talking about the friendly finger or what? Or me accidentally hitting it. Let me see. Big Cap, it's a lot of women out here that had to be independent. Therefore, it's hard for us to put our guards down. It takes time for us to observe if a guy is. Yes, Indigo. Y'all heard what Indigo said. Good morning, Lisa. Hey, honey. How you doing? I haven't saw you in a minute, girl. But Indigo, that is so true. That's why I said when Big Cap said, "Oh, I want to put up with that or whatever." I feel like he knew that. Like, oh, I guess you can almost say, like I said, when you ask yourself, is it worth it? So I feel like he probably was like, okay, like, is it worth me trying to let her see that I come in peace? He would always tell me that, like, I promise you, I come in peace. Like he was like, I'm not trying to, I know what you done been through or whatever, but I'm not trying to be on none of that. So he had to, like, keep reassuring me of that. Let's see. Tanya said, yes, sis, because I know me and how I fall for a guy I really like. They definitely have to come correct or get gone. That's true. Good morning, Nate. How you doing, beautiful? Yeah, Tanya, and that's why I said I love that for you, because it shows through your actions that you don't lack self-love. That you love yourself enough to wait on the man that you feel is, like worthy of having you, and that you worthy of having also, because just like I think Damien was saying over here, it goes both ways, and it does. Good morning, Deborah. I enjoyed my visit this morning, little sis. You guys have a great day. You too, Cassandra. Enjoy your day also. Tanya said, Indigo, sis, we most definitely teach people how to treat us. That is so true. We all deserve the best. Pure Silk said, we all deserve the best. Never settle for less. That's so true. And that's why I say, like, You see it so often with these relationships that are in the public eye. How you allow a person to treat you. And y'all know another thing that's a pet peeve of mine. Y'all see how highly I speak of Cliff? That's who he is. Tanya's been around him. She can vouch for that. I just put a post up saying how my family love him more than they love me or whatever. My sisters, my cousins, they love him because when he go to my sister house, if he see anything that need to be done, he gonna do it. When he go to my aunt house, if they porch light out, he finna go put a porch light up there. He gonna fix this, he gonna fix that. Like my family loves him. So when I speak highly of him, I'm not just saying this to put him on a pedestal. Like it's true. It's his true character. However, if we break up today, y'all got to stop coming on this internet bashing these men when y'all get mad with them. Cuz that ain't what you told us. Okay? That is not what you told us. What you told us was this was a good man, Savannah. Okay? That's what you told us. You had us thinking, and let me stop saying us, because y'all know once you become a content creator and you get into this whole social media world, you just take everything with a grain of salt. Okay, so a lot of shit that I see on here, I don't be believing it anyways or whatever. But anywho, that's why I said at the beginning of this live, a lot of these supporters and followers and fans, y'all don't hold y'all favorite influencers accountable. Y'all don't. Y'all praise their bullshit. So if you came on here today, and that's why I said, put me in a room with people that's gonna hold me accountable. When I'm messing up, Tanya gonna tell me, and I'm gonna be able to tell her. I want to be around those type of people. I have a cyber sister on here. We connected when I first started this platform. Her name is Yolanda. She gonna tell me when I'm messing up. We can have those type of conversations, those type of uncomfortable conversations, and it's still love. So again, if I'm your favorite content creator, influencer, whatever you get from my platform, hold me accountable for my screw ups. I want to be around people that's going to hold me accountable because that's the only way I'm going to be a better woman. I don't want to be around nobody that is praising my BS. So y'all got to stop doing that. That when these people on here, they praising these people, they spouse or they new man, new boyfriend, new girlfriend and stuff, and then when they break up, they want to tear that person down. When do you step in as a supporter and say, no, sis, that ain't what you told us about Cliff. You told us Cliff was a good man. You told us Cliff do this. You told us you was happy, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all good. Y'all good. So that's why I said a lot of times the supporters, they support that BS. They do. Indigo, I totally agree and understand, but let's not act like y'all do see healthy relationships and know when that's presenting itself, but it's not. Sorry for assuming. Okay, big cap. I like the perspective of that, but that's not all of us. You know, that it's not all of us. Um, and that's another thing too. I feel like a lot of times we get put all together, based off of how certain men move. We categorize all those men. How certain women move, we categorize all those women. We got to stop doing that too, because like what you saying, big cap, all women are not like that. What we're saying about men, all men aren't like that. That's why I go hard for a man. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. And I'm not talking about when I say go hard for a man, I'm not meaning like just my man. I mean any man. And my man, if he was sitting right here, he would tell y'all, I do not, I don't, women bashers, I'm not gonna say I don't deal with them, but I don't rock out with that. Okay. You will not find me, um, I say women bashers, men bashers. You will not find me sitting with a group of women, men bashing. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. I feel like men have it hard enough already. And one thing I'm going to do, I'm not agreeing with a woman just because you a damn woman. I'm not doing it. Hey, and I love my sisters. I love them. I'm a girl's girl. I tell y'all that all the time. And I don't just talk it, I walk it. Okay. I go hard for women. I love women. I support women. But I'm not agreeing with you because you a woman. I'm not finna help you tear this man down because you a woman. And that is what we have saw a lot of on this internet. Let's call a spade a spade. That's what we have seen a lot of on here. Just because the woman said this, y'all rock out with it. All because it came from a woman. And she could be lying. Women lie, men lie. So that's something that I don't do, So when it comes to a man, baby, I'm gonna go hard for him. I'm gonna stand up for him. I'm gonna take up for him. My boyfriend will tell y'all, I have to see a situation and really dissect it or whatever, and I'm gonna go with what my spirit say. I'm not rocking out with, oh, well, shoot, I believe her because she said he did it. So she said he did it. I believe. Not hell no. Uh-uh. I don't know. I'm going off of your character and your history. And if you got a history of doing some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? You got a history and or your character being a little off and stuff like that. Nah. And you got to look at repeated cycles. Like this couple that's going around right now. How many times had this girl came on here and said, you done? You did this same stuff with your husband. How many times have you came on here and said this? And once again, oh, that's what I want to talk about when I said me and Cliff had a breakup one time. We gotta talk, we gotta stop moving on so fast. Okay. Like during that time, I took time to heal and work on me. I did not move on until I felt like I was ready to move on and start entertaining someone else. Okay. So just because we just broke up today, I'm not on the phone talking to nobody tomorrow. Now, back in my younger days, yes. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it a buck. Back in my younger days, yes. We break up today. Oh, who you playing with? And I don't found out that you were doing something. Boy, who you playing with? Because I know you ain't playing with me. But now the wiser me, the grown me, at this big age, I'm not doing that. So we gotta stop moving on so fast too. Y'all break up today, you in a relationship next week. How? You ain't even healed. So when you go into that next relationship, you taking all that baggage that you done brought from this relationship into that relationship. Let's see. Tanya, is crazy because I have heard people argue we shouldn't have to teach our men how to treat a lady. They should know everyone don't demand the same treatment in life. Yep, that's true. That is so true. But Indigo, I agree with you on that, sis. And I know I done jumped all over the place since this comment. I agree with you on that. But tell me this. How do you deal with a man that was never taught how to treat a woman? Remember earlier in the live when I talked about how um it's important to see, it's important for children to see a man loving their mother correctly, or them seeing their dad being loved correctly and the proper way. So how do you teach a man, or I guess how do you teach them, but also how do you expect that? I guess is what I'm trying to say. How do you expect that of a man that was never taught that? Pure Silk said, absolutely, communication is everything. Indigo said, big cap, take us women who had to be independent for so long a little grace. When that's all you know, when that's all you know is how to be as independent, it takes time for us to give in. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. Hey, yo, baby, good morning. Get your mama said yes, Indigo. Beautifully Hill said, yeah, normally I'll be modding, but driving, of course. Yeah, it's good. Oh, Bricks is here, and he's a mod also. Bricks said, if you don't have love for yourself, you'll start looking for it in all the wrong places. That is so true. That is so true. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Mario. How you doing? Mario, I think this is my first time seeing you on my lives. I always see you in my content. Big Cap said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't forget they said Harpo was beating them and that never happened. You better say it. You definitely have a keeper. That's truly a blessing. Thank you, Pure Silk. Indigo said 100. Brick said, now that will preach. Bricks, you know, I'm for the men, like I am. I'm for the women also, but I can't rock out with, like, if my sister come and tell me something, even if I remember when this situation took place like 2 years ago with this married couple, and some of the friends came out and said that the wife was asking them to lie. I can't do that. I'm not, when I tell y'all, I wouldn't even be able to sleep at night. I'm not doing that for nobody. And I remember Tanya, I'm not going to say no names, but I remember Tanya calling me about a situation and someone wanting her to do that. And she was like, sis, she was like, I just can't do that. That's how I know, like, her heart. You know what I'm saying? And it be stuff like that how I know a person is real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure she got that same thing from me off of my response when she called me for that advice that day. I said, let me tell you something. And it was short and sweet. I said, if it don't sit right with you, don't do it. Point blank period. I said, if it don't sit right with your heart, sis, do not do it. And we left it at that or whatever. But she was already saying, like, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Like, I can't do that. And I went on and confirmed it for her. I said, hey, if it ain't sitting right with you, don't do it, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I would have never been able to be friends with a person like that, because you ain't calling. Don't call me to lie for you. I'm not lying for you. I'm not lying for you. Do not call me to tell no lie for you and destroy somebody's character. I'm not doing that. I don't want no parts in it, because now I got to live with that. Now I got to go to sleep every night like, dang, she told me to say this. I done lied on this man in front of the world. I done told them that I seen him do this to her or whatever. Like, I'm just not doing that. I can't. I can't do it. That's why I don't be understanding. And stuff that you don't do, you won't understand it. But that's why I don't be understanding when people are able to do that. When like a situation that happened with me earlier this year, and that person jumped ships or whatever, I didn't do nothing to them. I ain't do nothing to them people. Nothing. And for you to jump ship like that and then, like, lie on me, it just show your character. It show your true colors. Like, I can't rock with people like that. I can't. Hey, Gamma. Good morning, sis. She said, good morning. Welcome to the chat. Yes, y'all. Can y'all hit the like button, please? Oh, yeah. Let me shout out to my sis. I be forgetting, baby. Yeah. Can y'all grab a membership and join our family? It is $2.99. I promise you gonna get your $2.99 back. You gonna get your $2.99 right back and some in so many different ways. But please grab a membership badge over here. I would really appreciate it. Let's see. Nay said, just like Erica and Safari recent incident. What about it, Nay? Look, girl, because I done jumped subject. So what about it? Let me see what Tanya said. Tanya said, right, people break up at 9:47, be in a relationship by 10 a.m. Right. Beautifully Hill said, the man have to be willing to learn, because I'm not going to tolerate someone not loving me correctly, because I'm going to love you correctly if you're not willing to learn by. And that's my question. That's what I was saying with asking Indigo, like, if they haven't been taught that, because when she say, like, oh, we shouldn't have to teach a man, what if they don't know, that's a thing too. And I'm not taking up for them, by any means. I ain't taking up for no sorry man. When I say I take up for them, I feel like they go through enough. So when they not wrong, I'm standing with them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not defending no sorry lazy man. Pure Silk said, that's because of your sense of maturity. You know better when you do better. That is so true. Indigo said, exactly, Ambrielle. That is why it's crucial that you teach them how you want to be treated. Yep, that's so true. Like, I was me and my son was somewhere last week. think we was getting food or something. And this old lady was coming in the door. And it just made my heart smile, y'all. To see my kids do stuff and I don't have to tell them to do it or whatever. But he hurried up and got to the door so that he could hold it open for that old lady, And then he proceeded to hold it open for me. But just to see him, like doing something that I've taught him to do, or that even if I um didn't have to teach it to him or tell him, he saw it being done around him, like from, the men in his life. So that just and again, I have taught him that when he was little, like open the door for your sister, hold the door for your sister, like you're a little boy, that's what you're supposed to do. Men hold the doors for women. But again, he's also saw it from the men around him also. So, it just feel good to see them doing stuff that, and you don't have to tell them, because you got some of these young boys that will walk in and out the door, and y'all hear Jayla, she sick. Hold on, Jay. You got some of these young boys that will walk in and out the door, and they ain't holding no door open for you. They ain't holding it open. They'll let it close on you and everything. But yeah, like you said, it's just important that they grow up and see that. Hey, I'm here for it, 74. She said I got fat fingers. Girl, I missed your other comment. I didn't see it, but good morning. Good morning, Gubs girl. She said, good morning, Ambrielle in chat, working and listening. Thank you for tuning in, beautiful. I appreciate you. Good morning, Mark. Mark, you missed a good conversation, and I'm about to hop off. I've been on here for an hour. We was talking about self-love and relationships, and Big Cap told me he would have left me if he was Cliff. I'm just messing with you, Big Cap. But yeah, we had a good conversation. My child calling me, so I got to go. She didn't want me to leave today. Leave home. Let's see. And y'all, I had came on YouTube and told y'all on YouTube that she had RSV. I know I had told get your mama when you asked about her. So I took her to another doctor because she was still sick, and they said that all her tests were negative, so it wasn't RSV. They were thinking that because it was so many other people in there throwing up and had the same symptoms as her, but all her tests were negative, so they're thinking that she got food poison. So they gave her like another medicine for upset stomach, and I'm at home trying to get her to eat today because she has not eaten since Friday, y'all. And today is what, Thursday? Is today Thursday or Wednesday? Thursday, yeah. She hadn't ate. So I've been trying to, but she been keeping like drinking a lot of liquids and stuff. Not only that, but that like can cause the man to have a horrible outcome. Right. And Big Cap, that's what they do it for. They do it to ruin their character, like to destroy them. And that's what I don't like. Like that right there, baby. That send me over the edge, like me Rubenella. I do not like that. Do not lie on somebody to destroy their character. Like out of everything that you could do to me, when you lie on me, we done. Cause my nanny used to say this. A thief, you know how they coming because they gonna steal. You know what I'm saying? And it was one other one she used to say, but she would always get to the last one and she'll say, a liar. You don't know how they coming. She used to always tell us that as kids. She'll be like, don't lie to me, tell me the truth. She was like, because one thing I can't stand and I don't trust is a liar. But she'll always say, you know how a thief coming. You know how something else coming, because you know what they gonna do. But with a liar, they can't be trusted. So once you lie on me, we done. We're done. You can say what you want to say about me, but do not lie on me. It's Gamma's World said, I never try to change someone's character. I want to tell someone how I like to be treated. If they cannot genuinely offer? Oh, over a considerable accommodate me. I think you got a typo, sis. Then it's okay to let go. Gotta have peace. Yep, that's so true. That is so true. And peace is priceless. Okay. I put a post up this morning about that. Like, I don't want to be I don't want to argue with nobody, y'all. And when I say I don't want to argue, that's why I don't do it. When people think they're going to go back and forth with me, you're not. I'm not entertaining you. I'm not stunning you. I don't even argue with this how I am. I don't even argue with Cliff. He'll tell y'all that. I don't even argue with my man. First and foremost, we communicate, and I've always said this, we communicate very well. However, if he feel like he finna argue with me or start with me, he'll tell y'all, I don't even argue with him. I'm not arguing with nobody else on this internet, no friendship. No, I'm not arguing with you. I'm not doing it because if I got to argue and go back and forth with a person, now you're disturbing my peace. Now we got a problem. And I'm not doing that for nobody. Yes, y'all, please hit the like button and share this out, please, over here on Facebook. And hit the like button over here. Mark is speaking to Amy, Gamma, and Indigo. Let's see. Good morning. You are really telling the truth. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate it. Pure silk, exactly, because when the table is turned, she may have somebody to lie on you. Exactly. And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing too. Let me see what you said, Nay. Let me undo it. It won't. Oh, you must have deleted it. I'm gonna tell y'all another thing too with the couple that I was just speaking on that's in the public eye, and I don't say names, but I'm sure y'all done seen it. You gotta be so mindful of what you say with your mouth because you will literally talk some shit right into your life. Do you hear me? What you put out into the universe, it's going to come back to you. It's coming right back to you. So you got to be so mindful of the words that you speak. Now you looking like the little boy that cried wolf because you said you was getting beat. And now, oh, Jayla, you said you was getting hands put on you. I'm going to say that. And now you really getting hands put on you. So you got to be mindful of what you speak because, baby, karma don't miss. It don't. Um, hey y'all, sorry I can't speak individually. Gubs girl is working, y'all. I'm here for a 74. Hey, Ambria, Nicole, and chat. Fresh off work, just stopping by, showing some love, hitting the like button. Look, girl, I read you good with them typos. Thank you, Indigo. I appreciate it. Yes, I love the way my grandson runs to open the door for me and his sisters and who ever comes through. Yes. And that's the thing, Gamma, you have to teach them that. So that's why I said, when Indigo put her comment, like, how do you deal with a man who was never taught those things, who don't do that or whatever because nobody ever showed them. Beautifully Hill said, right, some men just don't know, they've never been taught, but I need you to at least have common sense because I'm only going to let you treat me how I want to be treated. Yep. And that's what Gamma was saying in her comment also when she was talking about how to accommodate her and just learning to do those things. Let's see. Yes, y'all, make sure you subscribe to the channel, please. And y'all over here on Facebook, y'all make sure y'all show me some love on YouTube because that's where I be at now. I'm over there more than I'm on Facebook. God said it was time for me to shift and move, and I gotta go when He say go. I know my people on Facebook, they be like, "We miss you over here," but y'all come to YouTube. That's where I be at. I gotta catch the next live. I'm working this morning. Okay, Mark, enjoy your work day. I'm supposed to be working too. I'm probably gonna go out at 12 after I make sure my baby good. Did she get her parking right? LOL. I gotta catch that. Oh, okay. You put that twice. You were saying you call a woman out regardless if they out of pocket. Okay, right, Nay. Yeah, I can't stand it. And I feel like a lot of women, I get that we want to protect each other, but you're not protecting me like Tanya said something the other day, and it might have been on her live or either she said it to us. She was like, a person that love you ain't gonna bring you mess. You know what I'm saying? A person that genuinely loves you. And she said this all the time. And that's so true. So you're not protecting me if you're not holding me accountable. You're not protecting me if you're agreeing with me just to agree with me. That's why I said we got to stop praising the wrong stuff. Like when this person jumped out of this relationship and you was married and then you went and hurry up and got in another relationship, it's so many older women that follow this young lady. Y'all didn't feel the need, and I know that some did, so I ain't talking about all of y'all, because I know that some did and y'all got blocked because I be seeing it on the reaction pages. But to those diehard supporters and fans, y'all didn't feel the need to, like, hey baby, I love you, I've been watching you and supporting you for a long time, I know you're hurt right now, just heal, you just need to heal, like, start holding people accountable for their bullshit, because this is a repeated cycle. Whether y'all want to, admit to it or not, it is. This same thing happened 2 years ago. She was exposing the husband. Now here you go, 2 years later, you exposing the boyfriend. When I ain't believe you the first time, I don't believe you this damn time. I don't. Hey Traquel, good morning. Continue to give her liquids. Yeah, I am. I've been giving her she don't like the Pedialyte. I've been trying to make her drink that. She don't like it. But I'm about to go make her some toast because she just want to eat like light stuff. So if a burger in the house and he asks you where you hiding it, do you still want me not to lie on you? Mark, what is you talking about? What you talking about? Oh, you saying about me saying I'm not lying for nobody? Now that's a little white lie. I'm talking about something that's destroying somebody's character. Now, look, that's something else. If I be like, hey, say this, and it's not causing no harm to nobody, it's not gonna hurt nobody. I'm saying when you deliberately trying to destroy somebody's character, like, I'm not doing that. I can't. You can even try some chicken broth. I made her a homemade soup on Sunday. She didn't even eat it. The soup's still in the refrigerator. I gotta go throw it out. I know that's right. I'm the same way. But thank you. I'll go get her some. I'll probably go get her some like from the hibachi restaurant and see if she'll take that. Pure Silk said, I never argue. At least I try not to. At least I try not to. Oh, with your dad, they always told me a person cannot argue by themselves. Right. If you stop talking, they will soon shut up. Yes. Thank y'all for the likes. I appreciate y'all. I don't never be getting no likes. Thank you, Gamma. Thank you, sis. I don't be getting no likes, y'all, because I don't be telling people, hey, Cassie, good morning. Let's see. Some things come naturally to me. Yes, y'all, please follow me on all platforms. Thank you, Gamma. She said, yes, Gamma, I sure do. All channels, just be looking and watching. I know that's right. And make sure y'all follow the other content creators that are on here also. Gamma, you can drop their links. Feel free to drop their links. I don't mind. I don't mind if y'all drop your link and tell people to follow you. I don't mind. That's a good question. How would they know how to treat you? A little compliments here and there would never hurt anyone. Exactly. Hey, Heaven. Good morning. A lot of men was raised by single parent, and that single parent usually is a woman. That's true. That is so true. And that's why I said Pure Silk is so important for see them. It's so important for them to see a man loving their mother correctly, but it's not just one sided. It go both ways. That is so true. All right, y'all. I enjoyed y'all. I enjoyed this talk. Y'all know I love these type of intimate, deep, uncomfortable conversations. I just love hearing y'all perspective, and just like we could talk like adults. Like it's no arguing. Everybody can agree to disagree. Everybody have their own opinions. And good morning from Detroit, Charlene. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna let Gamma drop the channels and then I'm gonna hop off. Make sure y'all follow my sis Beautifully Healed. And baby, we did it again, Tanya. In less than 24 hours, girl. We are viral again, honey. Even though we go viral all the time, but I'm saying it's a thing for us now, like if it happened in less than a day or whatever, because y'all know we be viral a lot or whatever. But when it happened like in a couple of hours, that thing hitting, okay? It did what it was supposed to do. Tanya be catching me off guard though, cause some of the stuff she be doing, I don't be expecting, y'all. I just go with it. I don't be expecting it, but after she do it, I'm like, oh yeah, I know this one about to hit. But yeah, make sure y'all check out our skits that we did over the weekend. Let's see. Heaven said, I guess I missed the whole live. I will catch the replay. Yes, please do. It was a good conversation. It was a really good conversation. Let's see. Informative as usual. Great live. Everyone have an awesome day. You too. Get your mama. She said congrats. Cassie said congrats on the viral video / reel. Yeah, honey. I thought your friend was gonna toss me over the porch. My cousin said, girl, I thought you were gonna go over that porch. I said she just do the most. Like, baby, you can always expect the most out of Tanya with the videos. Girl. Gamma said when we was done, y'all, Gamma, when I walked back in the house, Gamma said, dang, Tanya, I thought you was gonna fight the girl for real. I said, right. Like, did you get serious with me or what? Girl. Make sure y'all follow Mark, subscribe to Mark's channel. All right, Facebook, I'm gonna hop off of here while my sis drop these channels. But y'all enjoy y'all day, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all follow. Let me see. Oh crap, I didn't mean to turn it into a live. Okay, I'm gonna post it. Cassie said good acting. And you know what's so crazy about that, Cassie? I put a post up about that earlier this week because everybody always saying that, oh, y'all acting is horrible. Oh, better acting. Oh, y'all can't act. You know, of course it'd be like trolls and stuff like that, y'all. But I'm gonna leave y'all with this message because y'all know I always like to give a message. But don't worry about what people say about your content. What people say about you in general. Don't worry about which I've heard over here in the YouTube streets, baby. They run around here doing skits. They too grown for that. Baby, I'm never too grown to make a coin. Okay? Let's be clear. Never too grown to make a coin. But anywho, don't worry about what people say. Like a lot of people say, oh, that HOA lady, that stuff is boring. Oh, it's lame. A guy commented on my post on Instagram today, and he said, I'm so tired of these effing boring videos for likes, views, and shares. And I said, I'm so tired of, I said, this is my page. I could post what the if I want to. And I'm so tired of idiots like you commenting. Hell, I'm going to post what I want to on here. And I made sure I let him know too. I said, I'm going to keep posting for like, views, entertainment, and shares. That's what I do. I'm an entertainer at this point. I'm a content creator. That's what we do, entertain. So again, those videos that they call boring, y'all, those are my top performing videos. Top performing videos. Like, I could pull it up right now and show y'all. Let me show y'all real quick. The videos that they dog out, those videos do they do the best. Let's see. I'm gonna let y'all see this performance. 8.3 million. And this is not even accurate because this video is over 1 million. This the skit with us. 600K. HOA 200K. Me and my mama HOA 100K. The video with Cliff almost at 100K. The videos that they talk the most crap about, y'all, those are my top performing videos. So don't stop allowing the outside noise and the distractions. Quit letting people get in your head and tell you what you need to be doing on your channel, on your platform. Don't let these people tell you how to run your platform. Run your platform how you want to run it and do what works for you. Let me see. Now this video, this what I was telling y'all, it said 1.3 million. That video went viral like less than 24 hours. I just literally posted it. I just put the video up there. This video is actually a promotion, a tip that I got from one of my little aunties on TikTok. She said, when you go into restaurants, tell them that you're an influencer or whatever. She said, girl, I hardly ever pay for food. And I was like, dang, I never do that. And which I don't, because I don't go in nowhere looking for nothing for free, and I don't just around like, hey, I'm an influencer, I'm a content creator. So yeah, I went in the restaurant, and only reason I did it at this restaurant, this was my first time doing that, because I saw other influencers promoting this restaurant. So I said, okay, they must do that. So I went in there, asked him, could I promote the restaurant? He gave me, excuse me, I was getting ready to pay for my food. My food was $68. He gave me the whole meal for free. And look at what his promo video did. Y'all see that? 13 million views. 13 million views. That video is still going crazy. I think yesterday it was just like oh, it said 12. I said 13. It said 12. But yesterday it was just like maybe 11 or something like that, 10 or 11. But I sent it to him, and now he like wants to work with me. But I told Cliff, baby, I done lost 7 pounds. You ain't finna pump me up with that hibachi. I said, Cliff, he is not finna pump me up. I was like, shit, I done lost 7 pounds. Like, uh-uh. He was like, he said, come, give me a call or whatever. He was trying to have a meeting with me or whatever. What did I text the man back? I told him something, y'all. Let me see what I text him. Because he asked me for my number that day. His marketing team wasn't there. Let me see. What did I text him? Let me find it so I could tell y'all. Because I was busy doing something. Oh, I was with Tanya them, duh. I sent it to him. This is what he said. He said, let's brainstorm for some ideas. And look, he said, I said, let's do it. He said, when are you available? And I said, I have a busy weekend, but we can schedule for next week. But I sent him the results of, um, the marketing video. And I said, hey, the video just hit 1 million views. Y'all, mind y'all, that was last week. Y'all see the date? I sent him all the proof. That was November the 7th. Literally over the weekend, that video just took off. It started doing like, millions and millions, because it had just hit 1 million. And I was like, hey, the video did really well. It hit 1 million views, blah, blah, blah. That thing took off. But I'm going to tell y'all the thing with that video. I don't know if y'all saw it. Let me click on it right here where I sent it to him. Let me take it off my AirPod and show it to y'all. Now, y'all see, this video probably ain't even 4 or 5 seconds long. And that's why I always tell people feel like it's so, I tell my students this, I encourage them all the time. Going viral is not hard. It is not hard. Y'all know I love to teach. I go to teaching in a minute. But anyways, going viral is not hard, y'all. All you have to do is post something that is relatable to your audience. That's it. So I didn't even know Cliff was recording me. And I asked him yesterday, I said, babe, do you know that video is like at 11 me? It's over 10 million views. This was just yesterday. Today it's at 12. And I said, what made you record me? I did not know he was recording me. And he said, babe, first of all, and y'all, this how me and Cliff talk to each other. We joke like this, so don't take nothing by it. He was like, babe, I was looking for your fat ass. And I'm like, where the F is she? He said, when I turned around to look for you, you was over there at that conveyor belt, just snatching food off of there. And so he was like, I pulled my phone out and I recorded you or whatever. And y'all, that video, just that simple. It's not a minute long. It's nowhere near a minute long. And it went crazy. And then if y'all see the caption that I put over the video, it says, my gym trainer caught me at an all you can eat conveyor belt after I told him I was in bed sick. Y'all know, like, so many people is on there saying they could relate to that, like commenting and saying, like, yeah, girl, I done did this before, or oh, this me right here, So that's all you gotta do. Post something that people can relate to. If you a mom, post something that other mothers can relate to. If you in a relationship, post something that other couples can relate to. Uh-oh, sorry, y'all. Post something that other couples can relate to. I'm telling you, it's gonna move. Like, as long as people can relate to it, guess what they gonna do? They gonna comment. Because now you done hit an emotional trigger for them. My mentor taught me that. She was like, as long as you can hit emotional triggers, they gonna tap in. Let's see. Tanya said, better know it because them little boring views be viewing as well as that engagement. Yes. Yep, it do for real. And then this is the thing. Let me tell y'all why the HOA lady, y'all, that was never nothing that I sit down and brainstorm. And y'all know I always tell y'all that me and Tanya have brainstorming sessions. Like, we'll literally sit down and brainstorm our skit ideas and stuff like that. That wasn't something that was brainstormed, right? I did one video. Cliff got a notice from HOA. He get notices all the time about shit he be doing. Parking on the street, that's one. People don't think that's a thing. It is. So Cliff got a notice about something. And I said, I'm going to do a video about that. I said, because they be messing with you all the time or whatever. Y'all, I did the first video. I made $4,500 off the first video. The video was 53 or 56 seconds long. It wasn't long. It wasn't even a full minute. I was in my mama yard. That was the very first HOA video, right? And this a content creator tip, giving y'all some free game. I was in my mama yard and I was saying something to him about oil stains or something like that. I said, you're going to have to get these oil stains up. And I was like, or you could write me a check. I already know that this is something that's going to trigger people. I said, or you could write me a check because they always telling Cliff he got something to pay, like a fee. So I said, you could write me a check and I got a guy that can do it or whatever. I knew that was going to piss people off. So everybody in the comments was saying, don't get her no damn check. You crazy as hell. Don't get her no, like, why you going to get her a check? She probably just overcharged you. I already knew that was going to send them over the edge. And so after I did that first video, y'all, and I saw the money was just going, the views was just going, the engagement was going. And I gave this tip to Gamma them the other day. I was telling them, I was watching this other YouTuber and he was saying a lot of mistakes that we make as content creators, we'll post something and it'll go viral or it'll get good engagement or views, and then we'll switch it up and post something else. He was like, something that you got to always know and remember is whatever is getting engagement and views, you got to keep rocking out with it. You got to keep going. So it clicked for me when I saw how much money I made from that 53, or it was 53 seconds or 56, something like that. When I saw how much money I made from that video and I saw the views and the engagement, I said, oh shit, baby, I'm on to something. And I just kept doing it, kept doing it. And that's why I said people can say what they want to say. Oh, these are stupid. Oh, these are boring or whatever. Oh, we sick of this. Those videos do perform, they do the best. Like, whether it might be stupid to you, but it's entertainment for somebody else. That video with me and Tanya where she pushed me out that house, y'all know what the emotional trigger was in that video? I'm gonna read the comments and see if y'all know what the emotional trigger was in that particular skit. Let me see. Gamma said those numbers are going crazy. Yes, Get Your Mama said I did that at a common bun and was shocked as heck. I was just letting them know I was about to video. Oh, okay. And then yeah, she was telling us that on her live, Get Your Mama. She was like, y'all, we hardly ever pay for anything or whatever. And she said, if you on here and you an influencer, you a content creator, she said, start telling people when you go out. She said they will reward you for it because you're promoting their business. So I was like, so when we was in there, I told Cliff, because I'm one of them type of people, y'all, I don't like asking people for stuff. That's why Gamma get on to me and Tanya all the time, because we don't be asking y'all to become a member and, grab a badge and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't be wanting to do it. Even all the way down to my business with my classes and my one-on-ones and stuff like that. I don't be putting it out there like I should, which is my own fault, but I just don't. I don't like bothering people and asking people for stuff. But hey, a closed mouth don't get fed. So I looked at Cliff and I was like, babe, I'm about to try it or whatever. And he was like, what? And I said, you know that what I told you the auntie and uncle told me on TikTok to do? He was like, yeah. I said, I'm about to, ask them because I saw other influencers doing this same restaurant. And so I did it and it worked, you know. Let's see. Cassie said that's awesome. And real. Thank you, Cassie. Tanya said, better know it. Okay, I read that. She said, God sprinkle some boring on me. Gamma, Gamma, you so crazy. I be over there going hard on the HOA lady. Girl, they be want to fight her. Indigo. When I tell you them comments be cracking me up, one lady said, I can't wait till somebody slap her or something. Girl, they be ready to fight the HOA lady, like be real bad. Shonda V said, great live. Ambrielle was listening at work. Thank you, Shonda. I appreciate you, girl. Indigo said, Gamma, I know she be tired of me. And Cliff does good as your co-actor. Girl, yes, he do for real. And it shocked me, Gamma, because Cliff is an introvert. Like, if you ever around him, ask Tanya, she'll tell you. He is, like, quiet to himself or whatever. Girl, he's definitely not a camera person. Erica said, new people hit the like button. Thank you, Erica. I appreciate it. She said, like, sub, chat, and vibe. I know that's right. Hey, Kiki. She said, good morning, Ambrielle. Much love. Was it the altercation or the sense of being acting like y'all are going to fight? So, Indigo, you are absolutely right. It was all of that. But when you say emotional trigger, and y'all can look this up because I'm proud. Y'all know I messed something up or whatever trying to explain it. But y'all can look up emotional trigger. But it's basically like when you I'm just gonna say in lame term, like hit a nerve or whatever. So for that particular video, it was when I went in that house. Girl, if you go read them comments, that pissed so many people off that I went in that house. That was the emotional trigger for them. Because when you say you want to hit an emotional trigger, that person is actually putting themselves in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, they like, oh, girl, and I love the way Tanya, I love the way Tanya came around that corner. Like, did you just walk in? Because y'all know that would have been the reaction of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been the reaction. Like, I know she just didn't come up in here. And then even when Gamma said, are you recording? When Gamma said, are you recording? Them two things right there, that was the emotional trigger because people felt like I violated, which I did. They felt like, I know you just didn't walk up in them people's house. So now they're putting their self in the situation or whatever. Like, I got them right there. And then Gamma asking, are you recording? And another thing that was emotional trigger was how I went past Saret. You see, I just and the HOA lady, that's her personality. She do that all the time because Cliff was like, don't walk in my grass. And she just keep walking in the grass. And he like, ma'am, don't come over here. She just keep going. So the fact that Saret was like, they was like, Saret, you get the door because you more calm, or whatever. And I said, yeah, because I want them two to go off on me because I know they got the mouth. So I was like, they got the smart mouth. So I was like, yeah, you get the door because Saret is more, her demeanor is more calm and, classy and stuff. So when Saret opened the door, and she was trying to close it, and I just kind of said, excuse me, and went past her, that ticked people off. They was like, did you just say, like, if you read the comments, they was like, did you just say, excuse me, and walk in them people's house? Like, you got some nerves. You better be glad they didn't, you know, unalive you and stuff like they was saying all type of stuff like that. They was like, girl, you that could have went way different. You better be glad she just threw you out. And then the last one was when I act like I was upset that she put me out of there. When she put me out and I was like, like squealing and crying and stuff, they was like, and if she got to her to be crying and she was in the wrong. So yeah, long as you can hit like an emotional trigger, you got them. Like, Tanya, I guess me and you are the wild heathens. No, I just knew y'all would argue. I know y'all mouth. You know Tanya gonna turn up. Like she finna pop off. She gonna pop it off. Tanya was like, "Did you just come in?" And I just kind of ignored her. She was like, "No, but did you just come in though?" I'm in here. That's what I should have said. But yeah. So yeah, y'all, that's literally like Tanya will tell y'all. Y'all see her in the chat. That's literally it. That's it, and that's all. If you can make them relate to your content, if you can hit an emotional trigger, like boom, you got yourself a viral video. I'm telling you, it gonna hit every time. It's gonna hit every single time. Another video I did that I knew was a emotional trigger for people. Me and Cliff was on the train coming back from. We was at the airport, and we was on the train coming back from Texas, and I asked him for his seat, and this was his idea. He was like, "Babe, excuse me." He was like, "When we get to the airport, I want you to ask me for my seat, and I'm not gonna give it to you." So he even caught on. Like he be coming up with stuff that he know is gonna get the audience, like to go off, because everybody is gonna start voicing their opinion. And if you can get them to do that on your video, y'all, this is where I think the word is virality. Oh, I said it right. Okay, look at me. But anyways, the word is virality. This is where that comes from. This increases your chance of going viral, because now you got all these people commenting and saying like, and that video didn't even do so well or whatever, but it's definitely a video where the few comments that was on there, people was like, he could have gave her his seat. These men down know nothing. Oh, his mama didn't teach him how to treat a woman, and little stuff like that. So long as you can get people to voice their opinion, that's where your engagement come in at. And y'all, it could be something as simple as you asking, what type of mayo do you prefer? What hot sauce do you like on your chicken? Bulls or Texas Pete? Something like that. People gonna comment. It's all about engagement. That's it, and that's all. Yes, y'all, please hit the like button. Hey, Antonio. Hey, guys, I need someone to sit with me and talk to me. I want to be someone's guest. Oh yeah, I saw that video. Right, get your mama. And it really didn't do that well or whatever, but it definitely was an emotional trigger video. But all right, y'all, I just want to give y'all them little tips, look, before I hop off of here. And I want to shout Tanya out because I had just posted, I had just put our video on, what was it, IG? I think I put it on there. Y'all see it. And this is in less than less than 24 hours. So yeah, I used it as a marketing video because I was like, click the link and let me teach you how to get this internet bag. But yeah, one thing about us, baby, we gonna get them numbers. If we don't do nothing else, we definitely know how to do that. That's why I said you don't have to create fake beef with people, because y'all, it only goes so far. You know what I'm saying? I rather do this. Like I rather do this skits, and people can call them boring all they want to. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm not destroying nobody's character. I'm not tearing somebody down. This is entertainment purposes only. I rather do this and continue to grow, and continue to show others the way of doing it like this and other ways, because like I always tell my students, you don't feel like you gotta always do drama videos. You don't. You know what I'm saying? If you could do a video where it's a emotional trigger, it will like, I'm gonna tell y'all a video that's not drama that did very well, and it wasn't my video, Tanya's video. The video that Tanya did with my daughter and with Papa, it was like a learning. You would consider that an educational video. Those are good videos to do. And like a learning, a lesson learned video. So she was picking them up for Uber. My daughter put Papa in the car, and she was supposed to be like a young mother. She put him in the car, and then she walked around to the other side. So when she got inside the vehicle with her Uber driver, Tanya was like, "Hey, you know, next time, I could have been a crazy person. She lectured her basically. And she was like, I could have been a crazy person. You never know. It's not safe to put your baby in the car and then you walk around. That video was not drama. But y'all know why it did good? Because that happens. So it hit emotional triggers. What emotional triggers did it hit? The triggers of mothers, and not only young mothers but older women. You know what I'm saying? You got older women that was saying, thank you for telling her that. It takes a village to raise these kids, and some of these young mothers don't know. So again, that was a video that wasn't drama. So I always tell my students, like, don't feel like you got to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the blueprint, but you could go a different route. Don't feel like that you have to do drama videos. I do all kind of videos, controversial, drama. I do educational, like that video that I just told y'all that Tanya did. I do videos like that. I do all kinds, So I'm not just boxing myself in with, oh, every time y'all see, I do comedy, like, people don't even know it, but y'all, Miss Rubinell character, I came up with that character when my grandmother passed or whatever. I was missing her so much and I was grieving. I had went into like a dark depression, and that character brought me light. It brought joy, you know what I'm saying, back to my life or whatever, because it's like, um me creating that character and using my grandmother's name or whatever. My grandmother's name is Mary Runell, and she went by her middle name, which is Runell, but I would call her Ruby, and some of her kids and stuff, and other people would call her Ruby too. So I just put the Ruby, and then I used Nail off of her name. So that's how I came up with Ruby Nail. But the thing that people don't know, the funny thing about Miss Ruby Nail, y'all, she is nothing like my grandmother. My grandmother was very calm. She was a God-fearing woman. Her demeanor was real, like real mellow. You know what I'm saying? Miss Rubinez is turned up. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I find the joy in, like my grieving process and stuff like that. That's where I'm able to laugh, because she is turned up, because my grandmother lived by being kind to people, don't say mean things to people and stuff like that. And see, Miss Rubinell, she just gonna say it. Like, if it's on her mind, if it's on her mind, she gonna say it. Like, Gamma, she said you done tore your room. She was all in your room. She said, this girl done tore her room up. So with Miss Ruby Nail, if it come up, it's gonna come out. Like, she just gonna say it or whatever. And Tanya said that her character is also a resemblance of, her grandmother. And she said that her character is just like her grandmother, turned up, So again, that's why I just find like the joy in playing that character or whatever, being Miss Rubinell. So that's like a part of my comedy stuff that I do or whatever, because it's fun to do. The video I posted yesterday with Shannon and I, you can see Shannon laughing in the video, because when me, her, and Tanya get together, we will literally break character and be laughing at each other, y'all. Cause it be so dang funny. Like, we have so much fun doing it and playing those characters. She said, y'all go over to Instagram and check the video out on Ambria Nicole and be sure to follow. Yes, thank you. The one that actually happened with the young lady leaving her kid in my car went viral. It's real, no drama. Right. That's why I use that for an example, Tanya, because that video did very well, y'all. And it wasn't drama. It was a learning video, an educational video, and it did good. So don't feel like, dang, what they telling me, because somebody that I was once connected to, they only post crazy videos, and that's their thing. And there's no shade to that person or whatever, the person me and Tanya met through. Like, there's no shade to that person, but that's all they do is like crazy dramified like videos or whatever. And hey, to each his own, but I don't want to box myself in with only just that. I want to do a variety of stuff. So um I have game tonight. The link will be dropped. You can click the link. Oh, okay, to come up. I love Rubinette. Yes, thank you, Gamma. She said, and Dot ain't got no sense, girl. I love them together. My mama love them together too. She be like, I love when y'all play them old women. You and Tanya and that other lady. And Shannon is my sister's favorite. she think that Miss Rubinell always starting with her. I'm like, you just taking up for her because you like Shannon. Talking about some Miss Rubinell be starting with my girl Bessie too. And I don't like that. I'm like, girl, please. But yeah. Cause me and Shannon put my sister in a skit, and y'all, and she didn't even know that she was in the skit. We when we when Tanya and I went to Florida to collaborate with her, me and Shannon was in the middle of a skit in her car, and I called my sister. She didn't know that we was doing a skit, and so my sister just fell in love with Shannon ever since then. Cause I had FaceTime her and let her talk to Shannon. She was like, I really like her. I pick up good energy off of her, just through the phone. And I was like, yeah, she a sweetheart. We love Shannon. But I called my sister and I was like, um, I said, girl, what you doing? And she was like, nothing. What's up? And I was like, nothing. I'm in here arguing with this Uber driver because her car stank or whatever. And so me and Shannon going back and forth, Shannon in the background talking junk. And my sister was like, well, just get out. Like, where you at? I said, girl, I'm all the way down here in Florida. And my sister was like, her heart just dropped because she was like, oh my gosh, like, girl, you arguing with somebody and you out of state. Like, I can't even get to you to help you or pick you up. So it caught her off guard, or whatever. So when I ended up hanging up with her after we were done with the skit, I called her back. And I said, girl, that was fake. That wasn't real. And she said, now, why y'all do that to me? I mean, Shannon was just crying, laughing, and my sister was laughing. But yeah, we had her in that skit. She was like, y'all didn't give me no warning. You didn't text me and say nothing. And I was like, yeah, because I wanted your real reaction. Like, if I'm calling you and I'm arguing with an Uber driver. She said, Doc, sick of you putting John over here. Doc just jealous. Doc is jealous because Billy ain't like John. Rubenell, the alter ego of your grandma. Yes. Like if my mama then would tell you, Gamma, she'll tell y'all like her mama was nothing like Miss Rubenell. But I knew if I had to play that role and be as calm as my grandmama, like I knew it would be no entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Because my grandmama was just a calm little sweet little lady. So I was like, baby, I got to turn you up a notch. I gotta turn you up. She said, yes, Betsy too. Yeah, honey, Betsy, we be breaking character all the time and laughing at them old ladies. Like, we be laughing, y'all, like we're not playing them. But nothing will ever be better than y'all doing the aerobics in the yard. Tanya is the one that made that video go viral. I'm telling you, I say all the time. And that was Let's Get Wealthy video, but shout out to Tanya because when Tanya started like shaking her butt, if you look at the comments, it'll tell you like what you know what I'm saying, what people found hilarious or whatever. So if you look at the comments, everybody in the comments is laughing at her. They was like, look at that old woman dancing. Oh, she ready to get loose. Oh, that old lady ready to do it. Like they was just saying stuff like that. So you could tell that was like the highlight of that video. She said, yes, y'all definitely hit an emotional trigger with my cousin because he was ready to ride. Yes, Gamma. I thought about that over the weekend. I was going to tell your family that you here. And I meant to tell y'all that, like, in the group thing. Tell your family that you here and that we're going to be doing videos. We're going to be working because we do not need them, baby. They was ready to pull up on us by Gamma. They was ready to pull up. Yes, Doc gonna always find a moment to twerk. Yes. You see, she said she was going out with y'all. She was going out with me, Ruben, their granddaughter. But all right, y'all, I'm about to get off of here. I was up editing content. I slept in the room with my baby last night because I was gone from home all yesterday working. And when I got home, she was asleep. And then she woke up. So I was up editing videos. So I went in there and laid on her couch in her room and slept with her. Cliff had got up looking for me, y'all. He was like, babe, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm just in here sleeping with Jayla. So I'm about to go in there and check on her. Because y'all see she done called me a couple of times. Even this video, too, I just got a notification from it. This video is viral also. And so the emotional trigger on that video, y'all, is because I said no kids in the office on Saturday. I already knew that was gonna blow, people was gonna blow up about that. Oh, well, what do you want her to do? I never heard of this. And I know that that's actually a thing too. You know, it was some people in the comments saying, yeah, I used to go to a doctor office that did this and I stopped going there. So all them mixed emotions and feelings. Oh, y'all can't do that. Oh, I wouldn't support that establishment or whatever. Like, I just already knew that video was gonna go crazy. Y'all see our content, baby. Y'all see Papa. Papa be all in our shenanigans. Let's see. Yes, y'all have a great day. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. She said, feel better, Jayla. Thank you. She just asked me this morning. She said, how long does food poisoning last? I was like, girl, I was like, Jayla, you are getting better. It's just really slow. Like, it's a slow, slow recovery or whatever. But I was like, you're getting better because I can look at you and tell, like, you don't look as weak. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Look, I'm sure I'll see y'all in these YouTube streets. I'll be on somebody live that'll be live on here to the ones that go live. I'll be over there, whether it's Tanya, Gamma, Rita, Justice, somebody. See y'all in these streets. Enjoy y'all day.